Hi guys, and welcome back to my series of Dangerous Waters with the Reinforced Alert mod. And again, we are playing the Red Storm Rising campaign. We left off at the mission Red Sky at Morning. And yeah, first of all, I'm sorry that it took me so long to continue with the series. I've been quite busy. Yeah, but I came up with an interesting idea. Um, those of you who know Silent Hunter 3, I really love the soundtrack of that game, so I thought it might be an interesting experiment to, play Dangerous Waters with the soundtrack from Silent Hunter 3. So, to read our mission statement and check the loadout, we're going to, um, yeah, listen to the soundtrack of Silent Hunter. I really love that soundtrack, man. Yeah, and we left off at the White Sea, and we've been ordered north to the Norwegian Sea. And yeah, that's about it. I think that's all we know for the moment. So let's start the mission. Again, we are in the Los Angeles, the USS Springfield.
Con sonar, I have a new contact, bearing 164, designated Sierra 1.
We're already having a pinger in the southeast. Yeah, I'll get some data on him. And let's check what else we have. Maybe I'll
Retrieve the starboard towed array, helm on.
first.
Fox Radio, recommend you copy the broadcast.
And my hang on. There's no message, but I've been informed that I should listen or check for new messages. So that's what we're going to do.
Make turns for 3 knots, maneuvering aye.
In Reinforce Alert, you actually can be deeper and stream the wire and still receive messages than in the stock version, I think. There is actually a table delivered with a Reinforce Alert that that contains the list of all submarines and what their communication depth is. And our wire is on the surface now, so message should come in anytime now. Hopefully. Or am I too deep? It's clearly on the surface. No link to enable here. So why am I not receiving this?
Con, radio, new message traffic received.
Okay, I have to stream it out further. And the message says, situation, communication intercepts show increased radio traffic over last 4 hours from Polyarny and Severomorsk. Naval bases. Intelligence believes increased comms traffic indicates possibility Soviet Northern Fleet may soon sortie. And we are to conduct all sensor surveillance of approaches to Kola Fjord. So I guess that means leaving and entering the fjord. Identify and report all Soviet naval movements into and out of Northern Fleet bases. Peacetime rules of engagement are in effect. Weapons are tight. You are not authorized to enter Soviet territorial waters. Remain undetected at all times. Alright. And we have to report to Komsablant. Yeah. So we must, in this mission, we must not cross this border here. And we have to report all ships that, hang on, Kola Fjord, that enter or leave Kola Fjord. So let's check our surroundings. Is Sierra 1 still pinging? Yeah. Actually we have quite some data here already. So let's assume 10 knots. It could be doing something like this. Yeah, but I think he's further out. What's his bearing? 161. Do I have him here on? Yeah, oh. Okay. So on the Toad, I have a very faint line here, so he has to be very distant. Like here maybe, very distant or very slow, or both. So that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, why not? And what else do we have? We have one contact here, a car carrier or a cargo ship. I'm expecting Russian ships here. Does it say anything about... It says in the mission that there are supposed to be a Brit and 2 Norwegian diesel boats. Diesel boats, I think that means diesel boats on the surface, right? So civilian ships. This for sure is a surface contact. And this is actually in the northwest, so I don't bother about him. And what else is there? There is quite a loud contact. Actually, it looks like 2 contacts. There are definitely 2 lines here. and since there are two contacts, it won't let me classify them. But we have the frequency sheet, right? So this definitely looks Russian here. 50 Hertz, 235. I think this is from the second contact. So let's see what we have. Well, first of all, let's mark. Does the bearing make sense? Yeah, south-ish. So I'm expecting that.
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 214. Designated Sierra 2.
Let's mark him on the broadband as well. And does it let me?
Con sonar, I have a new contact. Bearing 213. Designated Sierra 3.
And this is going to be the second contact. Alright. So two contacts here. And we have 50, 235 and 400. Uh, 50, 235, 400. It could be this, the PR22350, which is actually Russian. Or hang on, let's see if we can make out. No, the second line actually belongs to the higher frequency here. It's a very faint line, so this is 435. I guess. So it could be a Krivac 2. Or a Krivac 3. Or a Neutrashimi. Or a Kashin. Could be any of these ships. So can we classify the other one? That's 295 and 400. $295 and 400. That has to be a Tarantul 3 for sure. And which one is it? The Tarantul is more to the south than to the west. So I guess it's Sierra 3. So let's classify this as Tarantul 3. High confidence. And let's make it Yeah, let's leave it to unknown. And this one I'm still not sure yet. Unless we get more frequency lines. We could, of course, check the conformal array, but this we already know. And on the spherical we have nothing yet. Okay, let's just designate this as a surface contact for now. And there's not a lot of data we have, but I know this here, Sierra 3, it has a TPK of 8. So Sierra 3 TPK of 8, which means they are going with 25 knots. And I'm going to assume that they are in a formation, so 25. They are quite loud, so it's possible, right? And for Sierra 2 I should have even more data slightly. Not sure why the first data point is off so much, but I don't care. It was something like 32. Yeah, I like that. Still only got 3 frequency lines per ship here. But what else do we have? Actually, we could center the south, because we are focusing on the south. And but there is nothing else going on right now except for this car carrier in the northwest, which I don't care about.